Welcome to my channel, guys. I'm Kat Binder from North Point Tarot, bringing you your nightly reading and general reading. So let's see what is going on for the collective. And before we get started, we're just shuffling up and feeling the energies. Let's just take a moment of silence here for my country, South Africa. We are experiencing a lot of civil unrest. There have been a lot of protests going on, violent strikes, looting, a lot of vandalism, people burning shit. And the energy has been absolutely insane, to say the least. So, to my South African subscribers, I hope all of you guys are safe and continue to remain safe in the next coming days. And to my other subscribers around the world, please pray for South Africa at this point. We could definitely use all the support that we can get. I have not done a reading earlier today because I took the time off just to read into the energies. Once you open yourself up as a portal, things can get pretty intense, especially at this time. But nonetheless, let's get on with today's nightly reading. As you guys can see, I'm in my gown. So we have the Hanged Man, and I just took a little bit of a moment for everybody that's going through the immense struggle and conflict right now in South Africa. And I think this Hanged Man is definitely an indication of the energy of needing to take a break and needing to pause for a second. So they don't have me channel anything for no reason on my channel. Everything I do is divinely guided, even if it's involuntary hand movements or eye movements or eye rolls or whatever. So yes, and thank you so much for my new subscribers for joining in. I see I have an influx of new subscribers. Please excuse me today with this reading if I am not as quick or seem a little bit stressed or down, given the immense trouble that's going on right now. It's a bit difficult to concentrate. We have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. So some of you guys need to take a moment to think about things before you take action, and there's a need to want to balance. It feels like now's not the right time to be making any sort of moves with anything that you're thinking about, because you will be met with a matter of resistance or some measure of resistance. Yeah, the Knight of Pentacles, exactly. I'm going to take this guy out. So now's not the time to do anything. If you're thinking about, well, something, I would say there's something that needs to come to light first. There's some manner of a pause that you need to take to discover some sort of enlightenment. And you need to take the Knight of Pentacles approach. I feel like this Knight of Swords just wants to go. He just wants to take action and do things. But with the Two of Pentacles in this deck, it's almost like things are not quite balanced as yet, and you're going to run into a brick wall. So that isn't the best advice. I mean, that isn't the best news. Don't know why I said advice. But anyway, we have the Page of Cups in reverse. Okay, so something isn't mature yet. Whatever it is, this idea that you have or the situation isn't mature as yet. It's still in the early stages. So I feel like just hold off on making any huge decisions at this point. Knight of Swords, the Sun here, and the Six of Wands. So something will be made clear to you first, and I feel like that's when you get to make some sort of big announcement. That's when you get to take action. But you have to wait for the clarity. The Three of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. I'm going to put some clarifiers for this as well. And we have the Four of Swords. I think everybody right now in South Africa is in the stage of Four of Swords, which is just trying to rest and trying to heal. I say that, but if you watch some of the videos, it seems like a lot of people are running around looting and taking action and having to fight for their neighborhoods at this point. But for the most part, I think there are some of us who are just trying to keep calm and trying to rest at this point. So let's pull some clarifiers with this deck for you guys. I'm not reading into the Three of Cups and Five of Pentacles yet. I don't feel like that's something that I should speak about yet. So we're going to see what else we have. The Hanged Man. There we go. I don't know if this is you guys having an offer to make or if you guys are thinking about accepting an offer. Either way, there is a need to right now just hold off on making any big decisions. Hold off on giving anything or receiving anything big, tangible. This could even to do with your finances. Don't make big financial decisions at this point. The Knight of Swords, we have the Four of Wands. So some of you guys, this may have to do with regards to your home life, your safety and stability. This could even be like, rushing to get engaged or get married very quickly, that type of thing. Rushing to buy a home as well for some of you guys. Two of Pentacles, we have the Queen of Wands. So I feel like the Queen of Wands could be another person, another energy coming in towards your energy field, but this person still needs to get some sort of balance. Either you need to balance to come up to this person's level, or this person needs to come balance to your level. You have the Eight of Coins at the bottom of the deck, and that's working very hard and concentrated. Either way, I feel like there needs to be balance in order for you guys to have some measure of confidence with things. If you go forward with putting forward whatever this idea is and you are not quite balanced, I don't feel like you will get the results that you want, and it's actually going to end up in a situation where you fuck it up basically. Sorry to put it like that, but yeah, you guys are going to fuck the shit up if you're not balanced. This is an important decision. This mustn't be done in haste. This mustn't be done out of fear. This mustn't be done, just because it's like impulsive. It mustn't be done impulsively. It must be done from a very solid, stable place, so you know what you're getting yourself into. Let's take a look at the Seven of Wands. The Nine of Cups, yes. I do see this Nine of Cups, though, is something that you guys really, really want, wish, and desire, which is why you sort of want to do it as soon as possible. Like, when you're excited to wake up on Christmas Day and open the presents, and like maybe sometimes your parents will allow you to open it the night before. But you're going to ruin the surprise, I guess, in a sense. Some of you guys may knock your wishes off if you react too quickly or impulsively with regards to accepting this offer or making this offer. The Knight of Pentacles here, we have the World. Something needs to be completed first, and that's like a phase where you are more consistent with things. Page of Cups, yes. Something is still in the works for you guys with this Eight of Pentacles. It's not yet ready. It's not yet matured. If you want to offer somebody something, or if you are getting or receiving an offer, it may look good at this point, but there still needs to be some kinks that is sort of sorted out before it can be properly accepted. So work on something a little bit more before you decide you're ready with this, because this is important. I feel like it's something that's really, really important. And some cycle is still clearing out at this point, and this cycle is more about consistency. So you cannot open up a new cycle without completing the old one first. That's basically what it is. Like some of you guys are just rushing ahead without completing one thing first. If this is like projects that you want to start and you feel very passionate about it here, you may have confidence to know that you can juggle it, but the question is, should you juggle it? This pentacle really needs to be worked on properly before it's presented. Finish one project first before you start the next. Let's take a look at the Sun card here, the High Priestess. So this clarity you're going to get is most likely going to come from your intuition, and it will be revealed to you. This is also a very secretive energy, a very wise energy as well. But I would say that before you make any moves, just listen to your intuition. Right? Sometimes the ego and the mind just is telling us, you rather move now, this and that, because you might lose out or this opportunity might come around again. But the intuition knows that, if I'm not meant to have this opportunity, then I'm not meant to have it. If I am meant to it, how can it disappear? How can I lose it? At the same time, that's not about being complacent and not taking action towards your manifestations. Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. It's also about you having a lot of options. And I feel like for some of you guys, you have not experienced this type of success before in your life. And it's like whatever good stuff is coming in, you just want to take it because you're not aware of the fact that you could have more, but there's many options to choose from. It's basically like don't take the first offer that you get because you'd want to analyze every single thing that's being offered to you because not everything's good. Just because it's being offered doesn't mean that it's always good. Now let's take a look at this Three of Cups and Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles again. For some of you guys, I feel like you might choose to exclude yourself from a community, or you might become excluded from a particular community. Five of Pentacles, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like it's very heartbreaking for you to go through this kind of thing with regards to excluding yourself from a community, or you may be excluded, like that. Mean Girls, you can't sit with us. Regina George, you can't sit with us. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands. For others of you, it's about the illusions of success. Sometimes you may be in a community that seems, I don't know, very alluring, very attractive, but in reality, it's not that much. It's fake. And for others of you, it's about overcoming. You will be successful once you release yourself from this community, or don't feel too harsh if you are being excluded from something right now, because you're still destined for success at the end of the day. This is why they're saying think before you associate here, think before you make any moves. Let's take a look at this Three of Swords, the Judgment card. You will rise above the disappointment, I feel. There's an element here of, the underdog at the end of the day, a person who everybody sort of rejects from society or tells you you're not good enough, rejects you 1,000 times. God's rejection is God's protection. But it's, in the end, all for your good, because you're going to rise above this community that has rejected you, or that you have decided to reject because they're just not working for you or in alignment for you. And you'll find your success in something else. Look at this, the Ace of Cups. You'll find your ultimate love in something else, where you can find people who do love what you do or do love you as a person. So let's pull some clarifiers. Ooh, this is funny. Spirit's got jokes. So we have Odin, Psychic Insight, and it fell over the High Priestess. So your third eye is open. See the truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat. Always fuck that shit up. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. You see, there's that Four of Swords, and there's that Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck energies, telling you that you need to retreat to fill up your cup. You may have been involved in a community here that had false success, that you felt like maybe if you were a part of that community, you would be successful, you would be loved. But in reality, it just ends up being empty, or they X you out, or you X them out. And it's time to take some time to actually heal and rest. And this is exactly what I went through earlier today. I was so keen to do my dailies, and then this whole shit went down in SA, and it's like I cannot pick up a deck of cards and shuffle and read because it's so immensely distracting, especially when you are energy sensitive and you're an empath and you are meant to pick up on energies. See, we have care and compassion here. Choose to be loved, do what is right for everyone involved, and offer a helping hand. So for some of you guys, once you leave one community and you find another soul tribe that is more aligned with you, I feel like those people are actually going to be the ones to be your unit of support, which is absolutely wonderful, and offer you a helping hand. We have the Miriam Sacred Vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. So for many of you guys, you're going to have to forgive the people that didn't have your back, the people that didn't support you or said to you said to you, you can't sit with us. So you're gonna have to forgive those mean girls or mean guys or whatever, and just understand that yeah, those people were not meant for you. I personally had a situation like that when I was at campus, and I felt um, I wouldn't say rejected, but I just felt annoyed at the way I was mistreated by people who I thought were my friends. And it never got me down, because what I realized in the end was that I aligned with another group of friends that were actually true friends that I still associate with till today, and who are absolutely wonderful, successful people. And it's been a while since campus. So we have Mother Mary, love and peace. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. Mother healing is possible at this time. So yeah, just choose to let it go and choose love at the end of the day. Let's get some more into seeing what this offer is here, this Ace of Pentacles. It's just staring at me. So it's just this huge, big pentacle. And thank you so much for everybody for joining me in this video. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new, and hit that like button so YouTube can recommend my content, because it's going to help my channel grow and for people to get more messages here. Ten of Pentacles, look at that. Okay, so this is why it was looking so big and like in my face. It's because it represents the Ten of Pentacles, which is the ultimate wealth and abundance here. And it's really about changing your perspective as well on what is your wealth and abundance. And sometimes we're in the wrong community, so everything just seems like a dry spell because there are people around us. Say, for example, you're in a group of people and they're very pessimistic and they're always talking shit and they're just like always angry. And how is that a very enriching space for you? And so you decide, you know what, I'm out. I don't want to be a part of this. And then you find a community that is actually abundant, where they're always pepping you up, they're always successful, they're always kind of supporting you. What's this? The Tower, look at that. This is all foundations breaking apart here with the Tower card. You may have a Tower moment, a sudden realization. You know, something may go boom in your life, and it may seem shocking at first. It isn't always a bad thing. People are like, nah, the towers get a bad rep. The towers are here to crumble what is already a negative or ridiculous foundation. Because it wouldn't crumble if it was a solid foundation. And my usages of words today are insane, like ridiculous, and it's like, I don't know, the energy is crazy. So we have the Page of Pentacles here, the Two of Cups underneath, and the Empress. Some of you guys may get a message here about a partnership, or somebody may message you, and it's to do with a romantic relation here. And then we have the Ace of Wands, so yet another ace coming out, which is meaning a lot of new beginnings. We have 3 aces. Let's get more into this Tower energy. We have the Six of Swords coming up. That's moving on to calmer waters. Aha, we have the High Priestess again, and the Star, which is alignment. So you guys are suddenly going to be going through some sort of catalyst with this Tower that's going to put you on your divine path, and it's a very intuitive path here. The Star is that alignment card. The High Priestess is you really need to listen to your intuition. If it's telling you you're going into the wrong communities, well, you're going into the wrong communities. If it's telling you that, you know, you should go this way rather than that way, then you should do that. Queen of Swords, some of you guys are contemplating, thinking, using the intellect. And this energy came out earlier when I was trying to do readings as well. And it's about the Queen of Swords can think all she likes. At the end of the day, you're going to have to stop the mind and listen to the intuition, which sometimes can be very different from the mind space. Yes, we have Queen of Wands and the Strength. Look at that. Balancing out your strength, your passion, and your fierceness. Because we have the Queen of Wands twice here with the Two of Pentacles. Balancing out your humbleness. And some of you guys need to stay humble, but also stay fierce and know your worth and your confidence. Believe in your confidence. Look at this, the King of Wands. So this is to do with that partnership-ish that I just spoke about with that Page of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. Something here to do with taking a breather or taking a pause. Somebody wanting to come in and offer some sort of stable commitment to do with relationships, engagements, home life, whatever. But it's like the universe is saying, just hold on because somebody is not at that level yet, you know? Somebody needs to work more on this offer that is either being presented or going to be accepted. Because right now it's in the very, very early stages, and someone wants to just rush and come and give in the offer when it's not ready. And that's going to lead to disaster, right? Because if it's not ready, the tower is going to come and knock it down because the foundation wasn't built strongly. So the Eight of Pentacles is saying, listen, build that fucking foundation very, very strong. So if the tower has to come, it's still going to stand, then you know you got something solid here, which is the Ten of Pentacles. Yep, we have the Four of Wands coming out again, and we have the Eight of Wands. So there's something coming in very quickly for you guys to celebrate. The energy is shifting quicker than I think you guys realize. So even if this person or this offer isn't quite there yet, it's not going to take long. Like literally not going to take long at all. Tower card again. Phew, this reading is intense. Let's take a look at this Eight of Pentacles. The Tower. Did I not just shuffle? No, I'm going to put that back. Sorry, I'm going to put that shit back. Let us shuffle again. Maybe I didn't shuffle enough. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, I see how we want to play it now. Seven of Cups. It's like as I was doing this reading and as I was listening into this energies, this person here was busy working on this Eight of Pentacles. And by the time I finished this reading, you know what? It's done and it's ready. Isn't that weird? I feel like that's very weird, but that's what I'm getting. It's like some of you guys, while you're just carried on with life, this person or whatever has been working extra hard on this offer, and before you know it, they're going to be ready. They may have presented it, or you may see it even, like a glimpse of it, whether that's your intuition picking up on this offer opportunity, or it's literally been presented to you as an idea, and you just like thinking about it, but obviously nothing solid has been put down yet because it was presented in a way that showed it wasn't quite mature already. And you went about your business still thinking about it, and before you know it, it's like ready, you know? Be ready to be ready, basically. You have the Justice card. Yep, things are coming into balance. Okay, now let's do some oracles. Insight, and again that's about listening to your intuition. Divine Feminine. So there's a lot of divine feminine energy in this reading, and that's also about intuitive skills. And we have inward not resolution, but okay, inward resolution. I get it. So the card actually says inward revolution, by the way, and this speaks about you are not wrong or right wherever you are in the spiral. You just are going through life. You can be at the top of the spiral, the middle of the spiral, below the spiral, but it's just, you know, you are where you are and you're exactly where you're meant to be. But I mistook it for inward resolution, meaning that someone has resolved something within themselves. Like I said, as I was progressing with this reading, the energy suddenly shifted to whatever's being presented as not ready and still immature to now, bam, it's ready, it's done. The 8 suddenly turned into the 10, and now somebody wants to rush in and offer you something. So it's like I'm reading 2 different timelines here, and they almost are like sort of jumping over, and it's happening really, really fucking fast. The Hanged Man here is, it could be that something was on pause because it wasn't ready. So if you experience delays with whatever opportunity or offer you wanted to make or was wanting to receive, there was a delay because it wasn't ready. And I feel like now it may very well be ready. So you're going to take it how it resonates, because this is a general reading. For some of you guys, I'm feeling a split in the collective. Those who want to give the message, give the offer. Could be a message you want to give someone and it's not ready yet, or you're not ready for what happens when you give the thing, whether this person accepts it or not. You know what I'm saying? Because you may be thinking, I'm going to give this, I'm going to give that, and then what if the person accepts it? What comes next? What comes after that? Some of you guys need to think about what comes after this offer. What does it mean for your life? For others of you, if you're waiting for this offer, I feel like it's going to come through very, very quickly because it's ready now. In the past, you may have just been like, oh, it's not ready and it's still immature. But before you know it, before it's like in front of your eyes, it just grows up and it's like, damn, shit's ready. Let's see what we have here. Soul writing. It's about writing your intentions down. Remembrance. Let me channel this for a bit because I'm hearing like buzzing and ringing in my ears, and all of a sudden the energy just went like a skyrocket. So we have remembrance, and that is about your past life. That is about every bit of who you are, and I'm not just talking in this lifetime, is stored in your Akashic records, right? So you're like your DNA activation. And for some of you guys, I feel like you may be getting dreams at this point, accessing past life memories. And you may want to wake up in the morning or whenever and write down all of this in dream journals. I actually had a very scary experience where today I realized a couple of months ago I had a dream about the civil unrest that's going on now in South Africa. And boy, did that fucking dream freak me the fuck out, like seriously. But I dismissed it. I wrote it down, but I dismissed it because it was so horrible for me to feel. It felt like I was real in that dream, you know? And there were certain symbols in that dream that I saw, and this happened like, kid you not, 3 or 4 months ago, but I remember it because it was so horrid. And a few days ago, and quite recently, and even today, I've been seeing those same symbols, and I see the universe trying to say to me, you know what, you had I don't want to call it a vision, you had a dream about this before it was going to happen. For some of you guys, it's very important. I just like, I didn't know what to do. I was like, okay, well, I had a dream about it, so what am I supposed to do with that, you know? We're still sort of learning how this consciousness works here, this blurring of the lines. Yeah, some of you guys getting a lot of insights in the dream state. My apologies, it is nighttime, which means I'm a little tired. Actually, I'm not. The energies are insane. I literally can't sleep. So I'm like, no, I'm about to just do some readings now. Let's see what else we have. Soul Song. Soul Song is about the vibration or the energy vibration that you're at. And it sings a tune that can reverberate throughout the entire universe. And, you know, it's like basically, you get people who like pop music, you get people who like rock music. So what are you singing? And people will be attracted to that. Visualize. Visualizing is about, I did say I didn't want to call it a vision, but some of you guys are getting visions of things as well. So pay attention to your sight and what it is you're feeling. I don't usually clarify with this many cards, but I just feel like I want to keep going on with the reading for some reason. Queen of Pentacles, that is why. I see a storyline here escalating. As I'm just continuing to read, like live, like fuck, I should have done a live stream of this shit. But it's like, the live energy is just escalating as I'm reading it. And this is why as well I didn't want to do a reading during this time, because we are in complete and utter chaos. Not just here in South Africa, but there's a lot of shit going on around the world. I mean, it's such a tragedy about that Miami condo collapse. I just pray for those souls who had to experience that kind of traumatic death, and also the first responders who are working day and night to get people. Well, now it's a recovery mission to get people out of there. And then there's also that storm that hit New York where there's been some flooding. So basically what I'm explaining is that the energies are too chaotic right now. It's like the universe just took everything and threw it up in the air. So it's really hard to grab anything because they're still moving around. And when you're trying to read energies, when things are like that, it's like the moment you grab onto one thing, there's already another thing, and then you just lost the thing that you grabbed. So it's best to kind of read into the energies to give people some stability when everything falls back down and settles. I hope I'm explaining that right and that makes sense. see what else we have. There's that Knight of Swords again, and there's that world. But you know what I like about this world card? Is that there are two people here embracing each other, whereas before it's just one lady, the world lady, and she's busy by herself. But here, you see the Queen of Pentacles, when she accepts this Ace of Pentacles, she becomes that queen, right? And then she rules the family legacy, the family abundance. It's a unit of two people. So this definitely has something to do with long-term engagements, marriages, and unions. I think it's coming in very quickly as well with the Knight of Swords. Someone's just leaving to come towards you. You know, they're just like deciding. They're saying goodbye. He's saying goodbye to his soldiers here. And he's saying, I'm about to go to war. Well, I can definitely believe it, considering what we're going through right now. I'm just thinking as well, like Julius Malema had made a tweet not too long ago, I think it was about an hour ago after Cyril Ramaphosa's speech, saying that war is upon civilians. And I'm like, dude, aren't you a fucking civilian? The Star. It's alignment. It's time. Something has been completed, I think, in both parties' lives. The offer that was previously mentioned that wasn't ready and was too immature, I feel is now ready. And it happens just instantaneously. Energy works different, guys, than how we think here in the third dimensional world. Oh my God. That's it. I'm done. I'm done with this reading. We have the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck here, holding the world in his hands. And we have two worlds coming out. And you know what that's like? I spoke about two parties having certain completions in their lives. It's like one world for you, one world for me. I completed this and you completed this, but we both have the same vision. So this one world is the vision of the future. And you know why I said I was done, guys? We have the King of Pentacles and the Sun. The masculine energy and the masculine energy coming out. And it's almost like the masculines are being finally born here, I guess. Well, they were always born, but now I feel like they're ready. So we have the King and Queen of Pentacles. This is why they said, no, use another deck. Keep reading. Because this is the last set that wanted to come out. This is alignment. It's time. I think we have the Sun here twice as well. So double clarity. I feel like both parties get clarity on the situation. Which is weird because we just started off this reading saying something is not ready. Maybe you think it is. But then all of a sudden it's ready. It's like almost instantaneous. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching this reading. Please play for South Africa. Look, you can play whatever game you want for South Africa, but please pray for South Africa at this point. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Till next time. Bye.